You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for Wilfred. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Wilfred news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for Wilfred.
Hell yeah.
Word.
Hello.
What is up, internet? And, well, I guess it's probably just
It's
the
mostly
internet.
just the internet. Yes.
Right. If anyone's getting any stray signals, then let us know about it, because we should probably add that to
we should
our
figure that out.
resume.
I guess we're on pilot. We could be on pirate radio of some sort.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Special announcement. We are back on iTunes and Stitcher.
Hey!
Oh, huzzah.
Hell yeah.
Hi, iTunes!
We've been gone
What's up?
for a minute, but now we're back with the jump off.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Goons in the club in case something jumps off.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
that's...
DJ.
Those are lyrics.
Jesse
to-
Janity.
All right, boys, to what song?
I don't know. It sounds like far too cool a song for me to know.
Sean, do you know?
No.
That would be Little Kim's The
Jump Off.
Okay.
I knew it was the jump off.
Wasn't Ray J on that?
No.
He wasn't?
No, that was not the jump off.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of jumping off, let's jump off and introduce a book, a very good book, that you should all be going out and buying. John.
It's called The Every Girl's Guide to Life
Yes.
by our dear friend, Maria Menounos.
She's so pretty on the cover.
She is. And
Yes.
boy howdy, if I were a lady, I would totally be taking advice from that.
Absolutely. And as a dude, we take the advice and use it in our psychological mind games.
Yes, you guys do.
Or just use it for the pictures.
Or just
Nope.
use it for the
Oh,
pictures.
and here we go.
No, we're taking something good and using it for evil.
Exactly. And all of you male listeners out there should. And all of you female listeners should take it and use it for valuable life advice.
It's hard being a girl nowadays, guys. Go pick this up.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what to do.
how.
And as we've learned in this episode, it is hard being Elijah Wood. What with
And
With the
a
crazy
dog.
talking dog, yeah.
with a mean sister and whatnot.
Oh, the sister. We'll get into that later.
I'm not. I didn't think she was coming back.
Me
To be
neither.
honest with you, I thought that was sort of like, we need to establish the world that we're in.
Right.
So whatever. I'm not totally disappointed that she came back.
No,
Well,
I liked it.
Yeah, we got a softer side of her, like slightly, but she was still really negative and annoying. And
That's the point, right? That's the
yeah,
whole
I
reason why
guess
it's-
so. Yeah, you're right.
If she was all like bubbly and cheery, no conflict, no reason for
That's
Wilfred
true.
to
right.
be put in a situation where he gets peanut butter all up in his grill.
I'm throwing out all the peanut butter in my apartment as soon as I get home. I'm just throwing it out.
Yeah, ew. Ew.
So we started off this episode with a quote from George Orwell.
What is it?
And
Happiness starts with
Happiness
acceptance?
can only be found in acceptance. Yeah.
they're going to run out of words. Before it's fear, acceptance, happiness. What was the other one?
I forget.
Friendship?
Trust.
No, trust.
Trust.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse.
And these are all the steps to what? It's something.
Raising a dog.
Self-realization?
Self-realization.
A death, aren't they? Aren't these the no.
The
Guilt isn't-
coping
or
mechanisms?
Trust isn't
Hope-
the
yeah.
Yeah.
No, there are 5 stages of death, of which acceptance and fear definitely
What stage
are.
is happiness?
Happiness isn't one of them. I only know this from the Simpsons episode where Homer goes through all of them in a split second.
I love that you get your useful information from The Simpsons.
I'd say like 95% of the things I know because of the Simpsons.
All right.
Like No, 95 is lowballing it. It's like 99 with
0.9.
several nines. Yeah.
All right, so the title is Acceptance.
That's right.
Acceptance.
This is a guilt burrito is the first quote I wrote down.
I've definitely had a guilt burrito. Not in the sense I thought they used it in the wrong context, where it's you're given a burrito to guilt you into something. I've had burritos because I felt guilty about something that I've done. I'm like, well, I can't do anything to fix it now. I guess I'll just eat a burrito.
That's going back to my 99.999% thing. Most of that amount of burritos that I've had have been guilt burritos. Under Greg Goodness's definition
It's
of
a
a guilt
cycle.
burrito.
Guilty burrito.
And then that burrito causes guilt, and then you have another burrito because of your guilt from
Exactly.
eating the
It's
burrito,
a
and then
it's a
just
dangerous cycle.
blah, blah, blah. And then we all die from burrito overdose.
Yes.
That's why there are so many like Mexican chains out here in LA,
To
because
kill us
everyone
all.
feels terrible about themselves.
Horrible people.
Oh, we are, aren't we?
LA people, man.
Yeah, we're the worst.
Wilfred's pretty terrible, and also very strange.
Panty tea.
Panty tea is what I was looking at next.
That was bizarre. That made me uncomfortable. That was just out of left field.
Does it make you as uncomfortable as this commercial?
No, I actually like the
Me
commercial.
too.
I think it speaks true volumes that in an episode where Wilfred is licking peanut butter off another man's supposedly,
Yeah.
we're all like, ew, panty tea. That's so gross.
Do dogs not do a panty tea, but do dogs go around sniffing panties or?
I mean, I
What?
think that is a thing, like dogs getting into general genital areas.
Well,
Right.
they'll eat like underwear. My dog.
They'll eat articles of clothing.
my dog ate underwear all the time.
Really?
Yeah. He was a jerk.
Because he had
Actually, no, he wasn't.
because he had a
jerk.
big sausage in his pants. Am I right?
Oh, you might have to eat a guilty burrito.
I'm not sure
Don't comment
what
on
your
it.
reference is.
Don't comment. Don't
Greg.
comment. Leave it
But
alone.
cool.
Yeah, the coolest.
Yeah.
We can also talk about Wilfred needing to express his anal glands
Oh, yeah.
On the carpet.
on the
Yeah,
carpet.
he probably has worms, by the way, Ryan. Get that checked out.
I mean, it's not his responsibility. He doesn't own the dog.
That's a good point. He doesn't.
He spends way too much time with that dog to not own it.
Right.
It's a little awkward.
It's kind of like what not eminent domain, but where you take care of a piece of land for like 20 years. And then you can
Squatters'
just be-
rights.
Yeah. Well, no, not squatters' rights. Squatters' rights is a fictional thing. There's an actual law that's like, if there's a piece of land that's public and you take care of it for a certain period of time, you can get like grandfathered into owning it.
Oh, all right.
I know that because we made our yard bigger that way. We just like sort of built our fence larger than what it was supposed to be, and by the
nobody said
time
anything.
by the time the whatever it is examiner property guy came around, we're just like, hey, we've been taking care of it for 20 years. It's time to call it ours. And it
Nice.
worked. So again, guilt burritos.
Guilt
all around.
burritos. Anal glands expressed.
Yeah. It took me a second to get that, and I know it took you a second to get it
Yeah.
too. You're like, I could see you where you're just like, why is he?
Doing
I don't
that with the towel.
And I felt like obligated to sort of like, he's a dog, so he's
Right.
scratching his
which is one of my
behind.
favorite things to watch a dog do, by the way.
Yeah, but
I
it leaves
Yes.
streaks of poop.
But only when it doesn't leave streaks of poop. I mean, think about it. If you go on YouTube, those videos are freaking hilarious.
Yeah. My dog never
don't
did
laugh?
that. He did it outside in the
Oh.
grass.
Oh. I
If
never
he
had
ever
a
did it.
never had a dog growing up, so
Oh.
wow.
Oh, and I have to point this out. This to me is like the funniest imagery of like a 2-year-old's first day at preschool with his little hat and his backpack.
What looks like a Cars ripoff hat. It kind of looks vaguely almost like the main character.
It
Was it Speed
does.
McQueen in Disney Pixar's Cars? But not quite. Not enough to where they'd have to pay licensing
That's
fees.
the way to do it. These evil LA people just get away with stuff like that.
I know.
I know we are the worst.
Yeah.
Also, who let the dogs in?
Oh, such a bad reference. And it seemed
Or such a great reference
no.
to a great song.
That we played last week.
Everyone call in and yell at Greg for saying that song's bad.
But like
Who let the dogs out?
yes, we all know the song, okay?
The party was night, the party was thumping. Hey, yippee-yi-yo.
Listen, I think we can all appreciate the Baja Men
Right.
here.
And
no
you know
one's
the
arguing
band's
that.
name.
So what you're saying is that's just one of their lesser tracks.
Yes, that. I mean, out of the huge library of Baja Men hits that you could choose from, why would you choose Who Let the Dogs Out? There are literally tens of millions of other Baja Men songs that I know we all know by heart. I do like that name, though, because it immediately gives me, like, a detailed background to that dog place, where it's like someone started it right when this song came out, and they were like, oh, man, this is a title that will totally hold up and stand the test of time, and then, like...
It's like the thong song.
Whatever, yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
They were around the same time, I believe.
Yeah.
Is this another Baja Men song?
Awesome.
This is the Crocodile Rock.
I'm surprised that another one exists.
I've never heard another Baja Man song in my life. This
My
is
brother
this is
owned the
amazing.
album, so
Wait, what?
my brother owned that CD.
Ah,
Oh, God.
throwing your brother under the
Let's
bus.
see.
Yeah, I just
Seriously.
did it. We have to backtrack a little bit because Wilfred has an amazing line, which is, "You're like when John Lennon got nude with that Asian bitch."
I feel so sorry for Yoko Ono. I really do now.
Because we all
Why? I mean, I'm sorry if she's listening, but why?
Because people keep making these jokes about her saying she broke
and it
up
was
the
really
Beatles.
Paul's fault that the Beatles got broke up.
He
It
was the
is.
cute
He's
one.
the one who quit.
Yeah.
Are you? I
I'm
have
a
no
Beatles.
idea.
I'm a Beatles historian.
Oh, okay.
That's
All right.
actually how I make most of my money.
Okay.
That's the other 0.03% of
Yeah.
stuff you know.
Yeah.
Besides Simpsons.
Anything that doesn't come from The Simpsons comes from reading books about the Beatles when I was like 9. And yes, Paul broke up the band.
All right, fine.
So lay off Yoko.
I love you,
He-
Yoko.
He does address Wilfred, being he does address what we talked about last week, which is that he's really racist,
Oh,
yes,
yes.
he is.
but he can't be because he's colorblind.
Oh God!
Oh, yeah.
Oh God!
For
Oh,
those of you who
God.
can't see the TV too well, we just watched. Oh God, why am I blanking on the actor's name?
Ed Helms.
Ed Helms, yeah.
Ed Helms is just shoving peanut butter into a toy in
Which
the
bef-
most
Yeah.
graphic way possible.
And for those of you also not watching at home, I totally just picked my nose in front of the camera and didn't realize it.
Yay.
you're gross.
I know.
You're
I feel like
gross,
such a jerk.
dude.
Oh,
I
God.
appreciate though, because unbeknownst to you out there watching, John has just been picking his nose all the time while we were off camera. This is the first time he slipped, but while we were on just radio audio, John always had a finger in his nose.
Always, 100% of the time.
You must be proud. Oh.
Oh God! This is my
yes.
favorite image in the whole episode.
Oh, the upside down.
He has,
Ice
like,
cream cone, where he
doggy
licks the ice
PTSD.
cream. He licks the ice cream cone, much like one would lick a peanut butter coated ball sack.
Oh, God.
I can appreciate the visual of it, but who stacks ice cream
Like
like
that?
that? I've never seen anyone.
A very skilled ice cream scooper. Oh,
He
God. He's
is,
going
he
for
is
it.
gobbling those nards.
Wait, what's the actor's name?
His
Ed
name
Gan.
Jason Gan or Gan
I don't know.
Gan.
No clue. Yeah. But he's going for it. He's very committed to that. I have to say.
Some poor costumer is like watching that take, saying, "No, stop! It's getting in the fur."
I mean, if any customer worth their salt has at least doubles.
well, yeah, but still, now you're down a Wilfred costume. I mean, it's probably not. You don't have to
They
like
also-
burn it and
They have,
throw
like,
it
20
away.
of 'em.
Also, more than that, they would know how to get an ice cream stain out.
An upside down peanut butter / balls ice cream stain.
I mean, isn't that what they teach you in home economics?
That's what I learned.
To
I don't
get
know.
upside down ball ice cream cone stains out of dog suits. That's
My
like
mother's
day
so
one.
proud right now.
That's day one of home economics, Greg.
it's
Did you
a-
pass home economics?
Well, I took wood shop class, so I learned how to make a wooden ice cream cone upside down with balls being the general. No, I took metal class and I made a toolbox.
I still have the shorts I made by hand in my home economics
You
class.
took home ec?
Yeah, I did. We had to.
Wow. You had to.
Yeah, we had to take home economics and one half of the year and technology the other half.
Wait,
Nope.
and John, I found out that that's an East Coast thing because I've actually had this conversation with people in the AfterBuzz studio before, and when I told them that I had to take home ec, did you have to do the thing where you had like the fake baby and all that?
Yes. They were eggs, but yes.
Wait,
I never had to do any of this stuff.
really?
Yeah, we took hard-boiled eggs, and if it broke, we got in trouble. That we lost a letter grade.
Oh,
Wow.
We had a baby that actually would cry,
Ooh, that's rough.
Oh,
and it could record how many times it cried over.
You must
the
have went to
weekend.
one of those highfalutin high schools.
No, I went
with
to
funding.
a real ghetto high school.
You did?
they just wanted to invest in real high quality babies.
They're like, we have too many pregnant kids
I
walking around.
They couldn't just borrow from the other like teenage mothers and just be like, you want a day off? Just take the kid.
Our school has a daycare center.
Oh my.
We're so off topic. Okay.
All right, well then get us back on
All
the
right,
topic.
well, I
Where
mean-
were we?
Oh, I groaned super hard at he's going to have a ball.
Oh,
Foreshadowing.
yes.
That was-
Also, we all groaned at the peanut butter and the chew toy. Where else do we? Oh,
I don't know,
have
Siobhan,
any
But
what
more.
were you
what
saying?
I was gonna say, did anyone else get this like Lifetime movie of the week after school special?
Well, that's what it was supposed
Nod.
to be. It's like it's a really uncomfortable area to
Yeah.
be parodying.
Right.
Exactly, which is why I'm
But-
not so sure how to like make a joke about some of the things we've seen in this episode.
Yeah. It's pretty, I mean, it's really, really disturbing if you
Yeah.
break it down.
Right.
But I mean, you just kind of have to accept it on the level of like, okay, it's a dog and it's peanut butter.
Right.
So,
Right.
I mean, it's offensive, but it's not that
Right.
bad in the grand scheme of things.
So do we believe that, Wilfred was being molested by Ed Helms' balls covered in peanut butter?
They do leave it open, and Ed Helms' reaction at the end is definitely one of what the hell are you talking
Yeah.
about? I wasn't, whatever, and it would fit Wilfred's personality.
And that's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah.
earlier they were talking about Wilfred was saying that Ryan was saying that Wilfred was manipulating him with guilt earlier on in the episode. So that totally makes sense that he was manipulating him to spend more time with him or not to have to go to daycare.
My piece of evidence against all that is the shower.
Oh, him just
Yeah, because he's crying in the shower.
Okay, but here's my thing: is that I'm pretty sure the water wasn't running in the shower, which is like definitely Family Guy has done it before, where it's Rupert gets molested. Interestingly
that's
enough,
right,
by
yeah.
a dog. So, oh my God, we're going like meta with this one. In Family Guy, the new dog. What was the new dog's name in that?
I forget.
I don't know, but the new family dog has his way with, or theoretically, has his way with Stewie's play toy, Rupert,
Right.
the stuffed bear. In this episode, it's a dog, and he's befriended a bear, but he's getting molested by someone
Ed
else.
Helms.
Yeah, it is really hard to, like, when you watch, you're like, and then you're like, no, it's funny because he's getting molested. Don't you get it? It's
hilarious.
because he was,
It's a man in a dog costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like the episode. Again, a little icky and creepy, but funny.
Oh, this is the other thing I groaned at. Yeah, he's stuffed. He's stuffed with
Oh, no.
Daryls.
No.
Okay, cover your ears because I'm gonna say it for the audience because they know the audience wants to
Would we
hear
have to
me
bleep
say
that
it.
out? Probably not.
They said it on the air. We can say
That's
it.
true. It's FX though.
If they say it on the air,
That's
we can
true.
say it on the
That's
air.
true.
Remember, those are the rules.
All right.
Is it?
And he's stuffed with Daryl's cum.
He's
All
stuffed
right.
with shame and guilt, or what were
And
the
Daryl's
two?
cum.
Yes, I mean the third part is the most important part, but for accuracy, I want to get those first two
I
words.
forget the first two.
I don't
Shame is
know.
definitely one of them.
Yes.
Daryl's cum is the
Oh
last
my
one.
god.
Yes.
Also, of note, Ed Helms, Andy Bernard from NBC's The Office, plays a character named Daryl, which is Craig Robinson's character on The Office.
I'm having trouble following your logic.
He's just finding.
That's
little
because
places-
you're on
things to do
meth.
the same.
Okay.
He was
Fair
doing
enough.
the same thing that you were doing about Family Guy.
Okay. But it's not with Family Guy characters. So I don't understand it.
Greg Sweeney, Greg Sweeney, Greg Sweeney. Greg Sweeney.
Let's see here. I wrote down that I'm pretty sure there's no water in the shower. We
Right.
covered that.
Oh, this is what I was going to ask about. Okay, if it's all in his mind, who called?
Yeah, this episode was really weird in terms of what Wilfred can
do.
and can't do.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd like to point out Wilfred playing guitar definitely takes it way further than anything
and
else.
no one else
we've
heard it. He was like,
gone
"Did you hear
through.
that?"
Yeah.
So he's just straight bat-ass insane, right?
I mean, well, or is it what he needs? Because he is learning all these quote-unquote valuable lessons,
That's
which
true.
I'm not sure all of them are correct all the time.
Well, that
that's also
remains to
true.
be seen. We'll
Right.
probably figure that out towards the end.
Oh, okay. So a couple of things. His sister says, the mom, if you're over 45 and you don't come in, if she's over 45 and if she doesn't come in for her amniotic, she's dumber than her kid's gonna be.
Ouch.
That's messed up. Because I don't know if any of you know anything about, like prenatal care or babies or anything, but at a certain point, it's like at a certain point in a woman's life, if she's gonna have a kid, the kid's gonna be retarded. Is what happens. Like
Retarded.
I mean, that's the
Slow.
word. That's the word. It's
Mentally
a
disabled.
scientific word.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
yeah.
we're not
That
talking about it in
encompasses,
the
like-
sense of like, oh man, that's retarded.
No, we're talking about like there will
your
be
brain
mental
damage.
Yeah.
birth defects.
Definitely.
Which is maybe the way we should have said it the first time.
Whatever.
But still.
I guess we're talking about Wilfred, so we can
Okay.
kind of say what
Can we
Wait a
get a
minute.
disclaimer in there real quick? I feel like we said a lot of stuff that may or may not be right.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you.
Another
We're
thing.
safe.
Another thing. I just that just popped up on the screen, and I commented on. There's a light inside the peanut butter drawer.
Oh, yeah. So when he
really?
opens it, it's like glowing onto his face. It was a whole hyper reality.
Oh.
Like,
This is a great focus rack.
that is a great focus rack.
And the cape. Run.
Look at how menacing Ed Helms. I guess this is the same question that we had before, but does it being so overblown and dramatic mean that it's in Elijah Wood's mind, or is it just that graphic and weird in real life?
I think that this is in his mind, what he was imagining, what was happening.
I'm pretty sure
Put his hand in there. And just,
no matter what you're going to do with peanut
Oh
butter.
my God. Wait a second. Wilfred's face as he's comforting the bear.
And turning it
so-
around.
he's saying, "Shh, it's okay."
Also, Ed Helms' face right there is.
That's my point. No, I don't care what sort of thing you're doing with peanut butter. No one has that face around peanut butter. Ever.
It's also funny the fact that Wilfred just can't control himself around the peanut butter, that he would
Right.
lick some guy's balls.
I mean, it is funny how we just sort of gloss over that in the episode where it's like, why don't you just
Not lick the
lick,
balls.
lick Ed Helms'
Practice some
balls?
self-control.
He's like, the peanut butter can't be done.
Yeah.
So I guess she's a dog, right?
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah. They have
And a
bad
dog that
self-control.
plays guitar and can make cell phone calls.
Right.
And open and close a car door. I don't know if you
And smoke a
that.
ton of weed. Is that a squirt gun? Love that he asks that. And then, man.
Because if it wasn't, wow, that would be terrible for him.
He's wearing a fanny pack. I just picked
he's
that
so
up.
molester if he's wearing a fanny pack. I'm sorry.
Totally, yeah. Totally
Maybe
seals
he has
the deal.
doggy treats in there. And other stuff. Not. I mean, that doesn't even really make sense in the place that you took it, even if it's whatever. Isn't stop
Yeah,
looking at me
that's
like
true.
that.
But
He probably
I know.
puts them by his balls. And
So I want to ask a question,
Yes.
unrelated to the fanny pack. The cape. that Elijah Wood is running down the street in. Too much?
A little.
Or not?
A little too much for me.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. But
All right.
we didn't really need it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, because what else do you do with that sequence if not having him with the cape? Because then it's just another sequence of a guy running.
Yeah.
We've seen that. Give me
also-
something new, stupid box with
Right.
colors coming out of it.
Did you see him jump over the homeless man? They showed that.
That was cool. I also saw in there, I'm trying to figure out where they filmed it. You said that it was definitely shot on a lot. That scene where he's compressed in with
that
cars.
was totally a lot, yeah.
I saw
Yeah, it definitely was.
something with Fox in the background. Like it actually said Fox in big capital, like the logo. But when they're driving at the end, they are driving right down Santa Monica Boulevard. And I know exactly where they were. So I just like to point that out about how cool I am because I know.
Greg knows
spots
stuff,
in LA.
guys. Greg knows
Which
stuff.
cross street was it?
It was actually about a mile down from the 405 entrance/exit ramp
Gotcha.
off of Santa Monica Boulevard.
I know what you're talking about.
Greg knowing stuff.
Stuff that didn't come from the Simpsons or Beatles books.
That's... I don't understand your life.
Oh, Yoko.
It makes no sense.
So I think that just about brings us into their little series of sign-offs, which was like 2 minutes long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
really went
long.
all out for this one. Guitars and a series on the couch.
Yeah, and bass. It was a guitar, a bass, and a stuffed bear who plays a mean skin flute.
I did write that down too.
Oh man,
How does he... Wait. What did the bear say that Ryan played the bass like?
a busted vagina.
Yes, that was it. Which I don't even understand. Like,
I mean,
Haven't you
can't-
seen a busted vagina
No.
play bass?
Yeah.
They're terrible.
Clearly, you've never been to a Guar show.
oh, no, they scare me. They're terrifying.
I'm so glad you got the reference.
Yes, I did.
Because I was like, I could do it. I could do it right now, but I risk that no one knows what I'm going to talk
No, the
about.
only reason why I know about Guar is because of Empire Records.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Great scene in that movie, by the way.
Very good. Scene.
Wow, you rock! Too bad you have to die.
What?
That's pretty much how I imagine getting on stage with any music. Is it would just be like, oh my God, it's Eric Clapton. Wow, Greg, you rock. Too bad you have to die.
Wow, you
And
sound
then
like
a
Paul
giant-
McCartney there.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
But yes,
Hard.
sign-offs.
Sign off.
Busted vaginas.
Pretty good skin flute. And then we get back to the couch. I like that for some reason there are two female dogs going
Oh,
at it.
yeah.
I like that Wilfred refers to human ears as dried apricots.
Apricots.
It's apricots in real people talk, but
Apricots.
them queen-loving,
Australians.
yeah, they
Aussies.
still have some loyalty to the
Aussies.
queen. I
Yes.
think.
A
They have
country
loyalty to crime.
made from convicts.
Yeah,
Yes.
criminals. And kangaroos.
Oh,
And
they can't.
koalas,
Yeah.
which are really angry and
Yeah, they hate
violent,
people.
apparently.
You just sent me
They're
off
good
on a
boxers.
sidetrack. Has anyone seen? No, kangaroos are good boxers.
Oh, yeah,
Koalas
that's right.
are not.
That's right.
We could try.
There is a sequel to the classic surf movie Endless Summer, and they go to
Okay.
Australia, and the narration talks about how koalas don't like people, and it cuts to like the koala crossing sign on some street, and it's just a koala looking dead at whoever's passing it by, flipping them off.
I do
It's
not.
the funniest thing.
I'm gonna go
It's a
Netflix that now.
Little koala flipping everyone. It's on Netflix Instant.
is?
So
I
if you,
can't
if
have
you
that.
changed it, if you change yourself to the Netflix Instant only plan, like I did, yes, you
'Cause
will
they
be
raised
able to
their
watch
rates.
it. Yep, they raised their rates.
Boo
Not
on you,
in-
Netflix.
But you
Boo
can
on you.
keep it until September.
Yeah, I decided to.
Get it over with.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I don't even use my DVDs anyway.
Wow, we really got off tangent. Let's go to commercial.
Bung.
No.
Or not.
Fine,
Are you
Jesse.
kidding me?
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
television and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
Nice. I was gonna yell at you for
I'm
disobeying
still gonna
me.
yell at you for disobeying Greg, but awesome come back in music.
Yeah.
But screw you for.
Don't cut off my mic. I'm supporting you. Don't cut off my mic. I was saying I was gonna scold you, but man, you sure redeemed
okay,
yourself.
I'm back. Hey, Jesse, you're not my real dad, okay?
I wish I was ever born.
Actually, me and your mother have something to talk to you about.
Oh, slam.
How old were you when I was born? 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man.
4 with a working.
Wait.
Oh
We
man.
won't continue the rest of this conversation.
Let's not.
Right.
Let's just say there was lots of peanut butter involved.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And jelly.
Always. Oh man, I didn't even put that together until right now. The moral of that story is I'm a big fat idiot.
No, accept yourself. No.
No, I'm not upset about it. I'm just
No.
pointing out that I'm a big fat idiot.
Accept yourself.
Yeah, we're talking about the
Acceptance.
episode again.
Oh,
Get with
I'm
it.
sorry.
Good God, man.
Yes.
Bring your A game.
No, I refuse.
Fine.
You
Then
also
I guess we'll
are
just
not
have
my
to
real dad.
Then I guess we'll just have to move on to the special segment.
Okay.
Segue. All right. So, enough of the peanut butter jelly, man. All right.
It's a
we
good
get
song. I'm just saying.
Today, this week, as of right now, this moment, I just built up a whole lot of nothing. We found an article online, E! As in the entertainment channel, yada yada.
Right.
They recently had an interview with Jason Gunn. Gunn?
I would say gone.
Let's say Gunn.
Australian.
We'll keep it with that.
Yeah.
Who
Might.
is the man inside the dog suit? And he had
And a
some.
co-creator.
And is he? I totally forgot that.
It says it on a piece of paper that is sitting right in front
Jason
of
Gunn,
you.
co-create. Listen, there are a lot of words on this paper. I don't necessarily have time to go through all of them, but yes, it does say co-creator. Though I do like this. Actually, gives a lot of insight into this particular episode, where what we all ended up talking about, which is Wilfred licking peanut butter off of another man's genitals, is actually where they started with the episode. They're just like. It was one that Jason Gunn actually wrote himself, according to this article, which is like, they have a writing team, different ideas, different episodes, whatever. But this was actually him that wrote this one. And he said, someone had pitched that out in the writer's room, and I liked it, so we worked backwards from there, which is how do we get to a place where Wilfred is involved in this, and as such, Elijah Wood is involved with this, because Elijah is like the main character. You can't just have something happening to Wilfred. You have to have something happening to Wilfred, but within like Elijah's world.
Right.
Right.
So I thought that was sort of interesting.
My guess would have been to go to the neighbor. He was already shown himself to be a sexual freak.
Oh, the Ethan Suplee?
Who wanted to porn out pretty bad.
Yeah. But then, I mean, you really have to deal with that then for the rest of the season.
Because he's showing up again.
So, like, yeah, anytime he comes back, you're like, man,
awkward.
Put peanut butter on your mouth. My dog lick it off. We'll never see Ed Helms again.
Right.
I mean, maybe, but probably not.
Almost certainly.
Jason Gunn also sets up a system that I think we should start using in here, because we have to refer to Wilfred as a bunch of different people. Where it's like Wilfred as a dog or Wilfred. And this is, he says here, everything that Wilfred does has to conform to the rules and the world of a dog. In the writer's room, we'll refer to them as Ryan's Wilfred, Wilfred's Wilfred, and the dog Wilfred. My opinion is that he's all of them.
Very true.
But it's interesting that you have to get all three of those together.
Otherwise, it gets really confusing.
That's a complicated writing process to figure out.
Very. So no wonder they have them playing guitar and doing stuff.
That would be
a lot of people.
Wilfred's Wilfred?
That would probably be Wilfred's Wilfred. Because
And
Wilfred would just
Ryan's Wilfred, because Ryan...
they end up playing together, but
interacting.
man, Wilfred wants to play.
Yeah,
He's
that's
the one
true.
who's rocking out.
Right.
Can't do that. He has paws. He doesn't have
what the hell?
fingers.
You're playing H.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, they also give a little bit of a spoiler for next week. So, spoiler alert? Jesse, maybe? Yes?
He's off eating pizza.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Warning, a spoiler has been found on AfterBuzz TV property. Please remain calm.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Jesse's doing the lights, isn't it?
Spoiler alert!
If we could rock
Spoiler
the cameras
alert!
too, and we could just like,
Spoiler
like Star
alert!
Trek
I think that's how
Warning, a spoiler has been found on AfterBuzz TV property.
How is
Please
it?
remain calm.
Spoiler
I'm just gonna
alert!
take a nap
Spoiler
while I'm
alert!
on this, Jesse.
Spoiler alert!
How is it that our disclaimer is less
Spoiler
than 2
alert!
seconds, but our spoiler alert could take up the whole hour?
That was amazing.
Anyway, there's a scene on the roof next week.
Yeah. Hey, I was going to phrase it more eloquently. There is, in the words of the E-Reporter, a great dramatic showdown, not fight, showdown between Ryan and Wilfred on the roof.
So what was going to happen wasn't that you were going to phrase it more eloquently than I. You were going to read it off a piece of paper.
Yeah, and in the process, say it.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Semantically, you didn't phrase that.
It's not an exclusive. I was reading
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
I think he's having fun tonight.
Jesse, you're just up and down tonight.
He's bored. That's all it is.
Bring it down.
He is drunk on pizza right now.
Drunk on power, more like it. Conform to his every whim.
All my power with these bumpers.
He's like the great and powerful Oz.
Yeah.
Pay no attention.
Oh, there's another good quote in here that I just thought we should get out really quickly. He says, when we're making it, I say to Elijah, this is my favorite show, and I'm in it. Which is...
Aw.
That is kind of a sweet little thing to say.
I think it's kind of badass. A little egotistical, but kind of...
in it.
Yeah. You have to wonder, is it his favorite because he's in it?
Right.
Or is it just so happening to go along? Maybe. I don't know. Point being, that's what that is. Oh, and before, this is actually a 2-for-1 special segment, but just a minor announcement. If you're going to be in the San Diego area on July 21st, there is going to be an entire Wilfred screening Q&A at Comic-Con.
Ooh.
It is from 6:15 to 7:30 in the Elijah Wood Room, which I have to imagine they're just keeping that name just for the event. I don't think that he has a permanent room.
I don't know. He's a Lord of the Rings guy. They might just have the room for him. I feel like it'd be a Peter Jackson room.
They're also going to have a Lord of the Rings discussion at Comic-Con.
The Hobbit.
So maybe he'll do
both. What room is that in?
What room is the Hobbit whatever thing in?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me check my piece of paper. The Hobbit Talk panel from 10 to 11, theonering.net, will be in room 7AB. So no Elijah Wood room for them.
Are you guys going to Comic-Con?
Probably not.
Yeah, almost certainly not.
But if any of our listeners are, they should definitely check it out. 6:15 to 7:30.
I ain't got
Wilfred
that kind of money.
screening Q&A. July 21st in San Diego.
Geek out, y'all. Geek out.
And does that bring us?
I believe it does. It brings us to... Cue it.
Come on, Jesse.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I predict that there's going to be a little bit less peanut butter ball licking.
I predict that, there will be less peanut butter ball licking, but instead they're going to use jelly now.
Ooh, balance.
Yes.
I predict a great dramatic showdown between Ryan and Wilfred on the roof.
Awesome.
And I also predict that this isn't the last we're going to see of the sister. I think she's going to be playing a more important role now.
Probably. Oh, we forgot to mention boo-boo medicine.
Boo-boo medicine?
Oh, yeah. The aspirin that he was giving her.
Oh, right.
I used to give you boo-boo medicine, and then you took too much of it, she tells him. That's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dark. Again, really dark, but phrased in a not-so-dark way.
Icy.
Theme of the
Icy
episode.
lady.
And perhaps the series.
Oh, the
Not a
bear.
theme, but a motif. Or general tone.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Bear.
At that point, I think that about wraps it up for us. Yes?
Yeah.
Well, everyone, I've been Greg Goodness.
Siobhan Hughes.
John Barrett.
And this has been the AfterBuzz.
Whoa. And our DJ.
Yes, sorry. Sorry,
DJ
Jesse.
Jesse Janity.
Whoa.
DJ Jesse Janity.
The man, the myth, the legend, the guy who controls our microphones.
And bumpers.
And this has been AfterBuzz Wilfred for Acceptance.
Check us out later for the John Benjamin Has a Van podcast.
Yeah, do that.
Nice plug, guys.
And watch
Thank
the
you.
show.
Yeah.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.